What's going on? Oh, you took a shower?
Yeah.
I don't know why somebody needs 2 showers a day. Before she goes to bed, she'll take a shower, and then another shower in the morning. I'm like, how dirty is your bed that you need to take another shower? I always say, oh, the royal shower's coming in now, you know. Your room looks nice. I guess Joan had a big influence.
Hey Charlie, so Abrofo way, meaning they don't like. Why are shocked? Why are surprised that the lady is bathing twice a day? Charlie, let me take you to another video of a Nigerian Ghanaian who has lived both in Nigeria and Ghana. And she's saying in Nigeria they don't bath twice, but for her, because her mom is a Ghanaian, she bathed twice a day. But in Nigeria, it's a cultural thing. Like nobody forces anybody to bath twice a day. Let's go into the video.
Hi love, so it's been a while since I shared my cultural shock as a Nigerian who freshly moved to Ghana. I was just lying down and it dawned on me. I had a reflection to my childhood days, and I remember that bathing twice a day wasn't actually a cultural thing back in Nigeria. I remembered vividly that my dad would chase me around to take my bath. And it wasn't a regular thing. It wasn't a normal thing for me. I mean, we will wake up in the morning and take our bath because we have to go to school. But on a weekend when we are home, we can go the whole day without taking our bath. But guys, it's not like that here in Ghana. It is a cultural thing to at least bath twice a day in Ghana. I mean, a child in Ghana will wake up and say, hey, I'm not paying me like, I haven't taken my bath today, this morning, so let me quickly go take my bath. It wasn't a thing. I mean, if you are influenced by the people around you, right? And you are influenced by the culture around you. And so if you step up in the morning to go and take your bath, and this your friend says, oh, I've taken my bath. Oh, I've taken my bath. Oh, I don't want to dirty myself. You know, you will be awakened and you go like, hey, let me also go and take my bath. But it was normal for us to wake up in the morning on a weekend and say that we are not going to bath because, I mean, I remember my mom even telling me that, go and take your bath. And I'm like, today I'm not going anywhere, so why should I take my bath? But it's not like that in Ghana, right? You will step out and realize that every child you're playing with has actually taken their bath. What's wrong with my zip? Every child you're playing with has actually taken their bath. Like you're left alone. So you have no option but to go and take your bath. So my dear brothers and sisters in Ghana, if you happen to know a Nigerian who doesn't like to take their bath, please pardon them, okay? It's cultural.
When she said this, I was like, she has lived in Nigeria, both in Nigeria and in Ghana. I think the mom is Ghanaian and the father is Nigerian. So for her, she has lived both. So she is saying it, you understand? But she again came with a reply because someone replied to this particular video that she made, and she also made another video. Let's watch.
There are exceptions to every rule, okay? So on my previous post, I described how bathing twice in Ghana, especially as a child, was a cultural thing. If you don't do it, you can even be punished. And this lady commented, unlike Nigeria where it is not a cultural thing, like you can decide to go the whole day without bathing, and it's not something that they take keen. And this lady said, not true, say that's how you were brought up. In Nigeria where I grew up, places where I grew up, okay, but you said where I grew up, that's fine. Where I grew up is a normal thing to bath twice a day. Even in the village when I traveled something. Okay. My dear, I beg to differ. Because yes, there are exceptions. There are a few homes in Nigeria that believe in bathing twice a day. But majority of Nigerians do not bath twice a day. It is not cultural. It is, you do it as you wish. Unlike Ghana, when parents ensure that you bath twice in a day, it's like a ritual. It's like a ritual. I remember fighting my auntie Ainde. Those of you from Somanya, Snine, you knew where I first lived when we came to Ghana. You know about my auntie that I lived with. May her soul rest in perfect peace. She will beat you. You will not sleep in that room without bathing. It wasn't like that for me in Nigeria. It was one of the things that I battled with strongly when I came to Ghana. And it's not because of how I was brought up. I wasn't brought up in a ghetto, even back in Nigeria. Look, my dad wasn't a poor man. My dad was well-to-do back in Nigeria, okay? And so it's not even because of how I'm brought up. I was brought up, I was born by a Ghanaian woman in Nigeria. So bathing twice was kin, but it wasn't cultural like it is here in Ghana. Maybe you are exception, your family is different, but majority, even when the Nigerians living in Ghana here, they don't like to bath. You pass by a Nigeria and the scent and the odor coming out of that Nigerian guy or woman is terrible. It's like majority of Nigerians living in Ghana have an odor. Why is it so? If it is not so, if what I'm saying is not true about Nigerians, why is it so, my dear? Maybe you are different, but majority of Nigerians have eye hygiene issues.
So see, me in Ghana, it is Ghana that I've experienced, and I'm telling you, Charlie, when Jaria, Ediane Kraya Maubio, a boy ever born. Why be she to zona wadi umusa fino, like fino babetaso. It no go happen. So see, this is Ghana. It's like mandatory as a child, and this thing is done mainly because if they don't do this, you grow up as a child and you will not even like to bath. And the ones that were very, very stubborn were the males, and for the males, for a very long time, we've even grown with it. So you see a lot of guys that do not really bath like that, maybe once a day, maybe once 2 days. Some guys do that, but in a general term, man, it was something that so far as you are a child, that then you go to school in the morning, you have to bath before you go to school. After you come back from school and you come back to the house, they will be sending you do this, do that, do that, do that, do that. So before you even sleep, you have to bath again before you go to bed. So it was like mandatory. You cannot skip that, because if you do, now you chill. Some of us, like, we were very stubborn. You just go pour water on your body and say you've taken your bath, but like when you say these are some of the things, Charlie. It was something strict. So for me, she has lived in Nigeria and she's saying this. She has her own experience. I don't know, but I'm talking based on the experience in Ghana. Ghana, it is mandatory. Like I say, and if you are a female, dear Charlie, that one you can never skip it, because especially when you begin to even start seeing your monthly salaries from the teens, 12, 13, 14, thereabout, you start seeing your monthly salary, the red danger. You say you will not bath. What they will do to you? So you will bath twice a day. You see, you will bath twice a day. That is like the thing. So Charlie, yeah, I don't know for her. She is saying Nigeria. If you are Nigerian, please comment below. Let's know if what she's saying is true or not. Is it a cultural thing, or they just leave you to do whatever that you feel like doing? Let us know in the comment section.